Good afternoon, viewers of the tube. Good afternoon, viewers of the tube. My name is Tyler, sometimes called Mr. Chico, and welcome to the show that gets people actually thinking about what's going on in the crypto space, Chico Crypto. Yesterday, I posted a very optimistic video about the crypto markets, how adoption is coming from all angles. Big banks, the elite, massive corporations, the NFL and the MLB, they are all getting their feet wet in the crypto markets. If you want a bit of inspiration, click the tag above. Also, link is in the video description. But if you want to hear some of the darker sides of crypto, the other side of the coin, continue with this video because I'm about to reveal the dark side of some coins, which is rarely talked about because people don't like to hear it, the truth. Now, no coin is perfect, even Bitcoin, and every coin is going to have secrets, hidden agendas, and more. What I'm about to tell you is the truth, and understanding this will make you that much more aware and able to rationalize your investment positions that much more. Since a majority of my haters will think I'm doing this to FUD coins while protecting my own investments, let me reveal some things about 3 of my favorite coins that are shady as can be: NEO, Elastos, and Stellar. Then we will move into 2 other popular coins, Dash and Monero. Let us begin with NEO, and I'm going to keep bringing this up to this day because it still pisses me off and has diluted the vision of the smart economy, splitting NEO basically in half, the release of ontology. I have made a video about this before and told people that some of the people who worked on NEO and AntShares back in the day left and went to work on a new project, ontology. When asked about it in the last NEO AMA, Hongfei says there is almost zero transfer from NEO to on-chain and ontology. Only exception is Johnson Zhao. Dude, it is 100% obvious and they just need to come clean about it. On the AntShares announcement thread on Bitcoin Talk, which is written by the NEO team, probably Hongfei, all you have to do is scroll down to the team and looky, Li Jun is the architect for the AntShares team. Scroll down a little bit more and Yang Wentao is head of business development. Now we go to the ontology team page and Li Jun is now the founder of ontology. Scroll down a little more and Yang Wentao is now the vice president of business development of ontology. Now, NEO team, especially Hongfei, just tell the truth, no need to lie, and if some people did move over, just say so, lying is only making it worse. There are a few more things, like ontology's focus on enterprise identity and data exchange, and is not a competitor to NEO. Yet ontology is directly competing with NEO and moving quicker than NEO in the sector NEO was supposed to be focusing on, gaming. Example, ontology is releasing a game called Hyper Dragons Go. The game got 250,000 signups in 24 hours. All I can do is shake my head in disbelief. That is not enterprise, that is not identity, that is a DApp game which should be on NEO. Now onto Elastos. There isn't much here because the team is very genuine and has told the truth about the missteps. But still, this is very disappointing and a clear reason why this happened is necessary. Elastos was supposed to be merge mining with Bitmain and BTC.com, but what is happening is still up in the air. Jihan Wu even explained the partnership at the Elastos DApp meetup in San Francisco last year, which I attended. Now, this was a misstep, and I respect that Rong Chen, co-founder, admitted this mistake and gave an answer, unlike a project I just mentioned. Here is the statement now. Let's give it a read. So it looks like things aren't going well and they will keep trying, but they can't guarantee anything. With Jihan taking a step back as leader of Bitmain, this may be the reason, but at least they are being honest about it, and that is why I respect Rong and the project so much. Now, let us talk about Stellar and their token Lumens. One of the top posts on our cryptocurrency was titled, "Is the Stellar team dumping millions on the market?" The post took you to a transaction on the Stellar Block Explorer, Stellar Expert. Here you can see 30 million Stellar transferred from an address to Binance, which is obviously going there to sell. If we click into the center of the transaction, you can see this address has been sending millions of Stellar Lumens to both Kraken and Binance over the past months. Now, there was a blockchain analyzer and researcher who goes by the name Mr. Drool. He started investigating Stellar's 1% annual inflation, the Stellar Foundation receiving their share of it, and the subsequent dump of this inflation on exchanges. Going down his rabbit hole would take a whole video in itself, so I have the post in the description of this video for you to understand. But supposedly, the Stellar Foundation is using some of the Stellar which isn't in the circulating supply and is supposed to be going to Bitcoin holders and other people. It is being used to vote for the Stellar Development Foundation for receiving that inflation, and they are dumping it on the exchanges. He has followed transactions and analyzed the blockchain to prove it. I recommend you check it out. Now, here is something interesting. When I woke up yesterday morning, the Stellar post was at the top of our cryptocurrency, complemented with a Dash post exposing some manipulation from their blockchain. Well, by the afternoon, the Dash post was brigaded down by their community, while the Stellar post was brigaded up by, who do you think? Rippletards. But this just goes to show you how manipulation and brigading is allowed on our cryptocurrency, even though the mods say they don't allow it. Bullshit, our crypto mods. I'm onto you and I'll have a video for you soon. Now back to Dash. Reddit user Flinst first posted and submitted the post 19 days ago and resubmitted it yesterday, and they're actually a Dash fan. They found something weird with the transactions. It seems someone is spoofing them. They found a suspicious address, which had many transactions, a total of 7,970 in 2 days. And it looks like they were just sending the transaction to themselves. Now, according to BitInfo charts, Dash is averaging about 10K transactions per day, sometimes more, sometimes less. That would mean if these are spoofed transactions, then at least 40% of Dash's transactions per day are faked. User Flints goes on to provide more details in the post. I will let you dig in if you would like to learn more, especially why it is not an exchange address. Post is in the description. Now, my final one about Monero. I actually really like Monero and think it is the best privacy coin out of the bunch. Although not many people know about this, and they should. Most Monero transactions made prior to February 2017 are traceable. Even a website has been made with a block explorer that reveals the hidden linkages. The group behind the explorer even put out a research paper regarding the findings, and I have included that in the description. Also, there was an unofficial Monero rebuttal to the claims put out by the Monero community, also included in the description, but the block explorer does seem to work. I'm not 100% sure who to believe, as both the research paper and articles are very good. Well, I already know people from each of these communities are going to comment and say I am just trying to spread FUD against these projects. No, I actually am intrigued with what actually goes on in the space, and hope people who have a brain and want to learn start actually looking into these things. Cheers, viewers. I will see you next time.